Hello there. Welcome to a very relaxed update. I know you have been waiting for an incredibly long time. We all have. But the wait is almost finally over. The next major game is officially arriving on November 19th, 2026. Take a moment and let that sink in. After all the delays, we have a concrete date. Tonight, we are exploring everything we know about this massive world, so you can just relax and listen. There is a lot of confidence in the gaming industry right now. Take-Two's CEO, Strauss Zelnick, recently spoke at a large gaming event in Las Vegas. He was asked directly if the game was truly hitting that November 19th release date. He confidently said he expects a lot of people will be calling in sick that Thursday. He called it the most spectacular piece of entertainment in history. It feels incredibly real now. The finish line is finally in sight for current generation consoles. Let us talk about the map itself. Welcome to the state of Leonida. It is vastly larger than Los Santos ever was. Leaks and dedicated community mapping projects suggest it is roughly twice the size of GTA 5. Think about the sheer scale of that landscape. You will not just be confined to the neon-drenched streets of Vice City. You are getting an entire, sprawling, seamless state to explore, packed with hidden secrets waiting for you to find. Picture yourself cruising down the beachfront of modern Vice City at midnight. The ray-traced global illumination makes the vibrant neon pinks and blues reflect perfectly off the wet pavement. You can hear the rhythmic ocean waves crashing against the sand. The city feels so incredibly alive. This is not the Vice City you remember from 2002. It is a living, breathing, hyper-realistic version of Miami, bursting with intricate detail from the clouds down to the asphalt. But when you drive out of the city limits, the atmosphere completely changes. You enter the grass rivers. This is Rockstar's detailed take on the Florida Everglades. Imagine trudging through the thick, muddy swamp waters, the ambient sounds of crickets and wildlife surrounding you in the dark. It is humid, dangerous, and wildly immersive. The strand-based hair physics and dynamic clothing even react naturally to the muggy, thick wind blowing through the cypress trees. Beyond the deep swamps, there is so much more diverse terrain. You can drive south, down the long, scenic highway bridges to the Leonida Keys, or head over to Port Gellhorn, a completely different town with its own distinct, slightly rusted vibe. There are mysterious places called Ambrosia and Mount Calaga. There is an entire fan project right now called the State of Leonida Interactive Map, where dedicated people are carefully piecing together every highway and dirt road. Even the water physics have been completely transformed for this generation. Whether you are taking a speedboat across the ocean or trudging through a flooded street during a tropical storm, the water reacts realistically. The weather in Leonida shifts dynamically. One moment you are baking under the harsh sun, and the next, a torrential downpour rolls in from the coast. You can see the heavy raindrops pooling on the pavement, creating fully reflective puddles that capture the city lights. And what about the interiors? That was always the ultimate open-world dream, right? Being able to walk into any random building. It is currently confirmed that there are over 700 enterable interiors in Leonida. Massive shopping malls, small local pawn shops, bustling nightclubs, all fully modeled and explorable. You could spend hours just walking around, watching the virtual world turn. You can step into a neon-lit club, grab a quiet drink, and just watch the dynamic lighting hit the dancing crowd. Now, let us talk about who you will be playing as. For the first time in a mainline game, we have a female lead. Her name is Lucia, operating alongside her partner, Jason. We do not know everything about their origin story yet, but the dynamic between them feels intense and beautifully grounded. It is a dual protagonist setup, much like a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde tale. You will navigate the dangerous criminal underworld of Leonida together, surviving by any means necessary. The people populating this massive world are not just mindless background characters anymore. The artificial intelligence has been completely overhauled from the ground up. They have recorded over 35,000 lines of dialogue, using more than 300 different voice actors. The pedestrians are totally context-aware. They react to the weather, the time of day, and everything you do. If you draw a weapon, they might panic, hide in an alley, or pull out their phones to record your actions. The combat mechanics have seen massive, realistic upgrades. You can now crawl prone on the ground, staying completely hidden in the tall grass to avoid detection. You can use zip ties to silently restrain people or take human shields during a standoff. And when things go wrong, the revamped 6-star wanted system kicks in. The police artificial intelligence is smarter, using advanced tactical behavior. You even have the option to surrender to the cops rather than fighting your way out. Everything you interact with has real physical presence. The vehicles, over 200 of them, have fully interactive interiors. Your character's physical features change over time. Even your hair naturally grows. It is that classic Rockstar game's attention to microscopic detail, amplified by current generation hardware. You can practically feel the heat of the Leonida sun beating down on the metallic hood of your sports car as you idle at a traffic light in downtown Vice City. The marketing cycle is ramping up, and we are expecting more trailers soon. But for now, we just wait. We only have a few more quiet months to go until November 19th arrives. A few more months until we all pack our virtual bags and book a flight to Vice City. It has been a tremendously long journey since the game was first revealed, but the destination is going to be so worth it. The biggest open world ever created is almost ready. So, for tonight, just relax your shoulders. Let your mind wander down those coastal highways. Imagine the soft pink sunset over the grass rivers, the distant sound of an 80s synth-pop song playing quietly on the car radio. The sprawling state of Leonida is waiting for you in the near future. Get some rest now, sleep well, and I will see you in Vice City. Good night.